Hello my sewing loves! Today I am going to show you how to make this bodice using a basic block sloper. So if you would like to see how, then keep on watching. If you don't have a basic blocks or bodice sloper, I'm going to have the link right here so you can go ahead and watch that because you will need that for this tutorial. Let's work on the front bodice first. You will need a piece of paper big enough to allow us to trace the basic block pattern. As you can see here, I fold it just like this and it's right on the chest area and half of the arm side. I am going to trace it all the way around, and the bodice block doesn't have sewing allowance yet. And I'm also going to transfer the darts. I am going to extend this line all the way to the neckline because I want the neckline to be nice and snug to create a dart. So I added 1/2 inch on each side of the dart, and I'm just going to connect it to form a triangle just like this. I also wanted to shorten the bodice by about 1 inch because I like my dresses high-waisted because it just fits my frame better. Now I am going to close the neckline dart, and I'm just going to tape it, and I'm going to transfer this pattern piece on a new sheet of paper. And here I just use a printing paper that I taped together. After that, I added 1/2 inch seam allowances on all sides. And I repeated the same steps on the back bodice. So I trace it on a new sheet of paper. I place the pattern 5/8 of an inch away from the edge of the pattern or the paper. That is going to be for the zipper, and then I am going to trace it all the way around. After that, I am going to add a dart on the back one. It's snug, so I basically find the center and I marked it. I'm also going to do the same thing on the waistline. And then I am going to shorten the back bodice as well because I want my dress high-waisted. But this time I actually took about 2 inches where the zipper is and 1 inch on the side seam. The reason why I did that is I want to get rid of that extra fabric that is like going to bunch up at the back. And then I'll go ahead and close the dart and I'm going to tape it, and then I am going to transfer this piece on a new sheet of paper just like I did for the front bodice. After I trace along the neckline, I am going to adjust the brown paper as you can see here. The reason why is I don't want to sew a waist dart at the back just because I want my dress to have a little bit of wiggle room so it's not super fitted on me because it's just very tight and uncomfortable. So I decided to just move the pattern and trace along the edge, and then I'm going to correct the side seam later on. As you can see here, I'm just going to draw a straight line. I use 1/2 inch seam allowances for the patterns just because it is going to be so much easier for everyone. But usually when I make my own pattern, I use 3/8 of an inch along the neckline, and then 1/2 inch on the side seam, and then 5/8 of an inch for the back seam. Here I am pretty much just highlighting the inside lines of the pattern just so you can easily see it on camera. You can see here I also labeled my pattern, so I will need 2 pieces for the back, and I also marked the grain of the fabric, so I will place the pattern along the grain just like you see here. That is the symbol for that, and I'm just going to cut along the outside lines. For the straps, it's going to be 1.5 inches in width and 11 inches long, and I will need 2 pieces of this. And like all pattern pieces, you always have to test it out first so you can make a necessary adjustment. In this case, I ended up adjusting the arm side just a little bit, but that's all I had to do. And if you would like to see the full tutorial of this dress, I'm going to have the link here at the end screen, and I hope you will check it out. Thanks so much for watching, and happy sewing, my love. Don't forget to give this a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already for more easy and free sewing tutorials. I will see you next time. Bye!